Much might be.
In the stillness somewhere above.
Deadly Tarantula Girl coming to you from my private serpentarium. This is a mid-July Mousie moment. And Mousie wanted to say hello because it had been too long. She hasn't visited with you guys since the 4th of July. I do have a quick announcement to make. I will be attending the Texas Reptile Expo in Arlington, Texas, the last weekend of the month, so I hope to see you all there. And I am also hatching some exciting things out, so those videos will be coming very soon. Mousie, is it time for viewer mail? She's super psyched about the viewer mail. Okay. First of all, I wanted to apologize to Tony because I wasn't sure if that was a man or a woman's name, and I even said in the video, I'm not sure if this is a man or a woman, and that got cut out somehow in editing. But Tony, Miss Tony Coffin, I'm so sorry that I called you a man. I love you, and you're amazing, and I don't know. I hope you can forgive me. She already said she did, but I wanted to make it public. I received a comment from Pomegranate Mistress. I too am a lover of pomegranates. She asked about, I'm guessing Pomegranate Mistress is a female. They asked if Aphanopelma chalcodes was a good beginner species because they want something docile and handleable if need be. And then they went on to say that they met someone who said that Elaciodora parahybana was docile and a fun species to have, and then they went on to ask if I thought that that would be a good starter species. And I've talked about this before, but it's something that can definitely be mentioned regularly. We live in such a wonderful era of information that we have access to at any time of the day. Even most of us on our phones can get online at any time and look for information. And so I would say any species that is well researched, if you know that you can meet their needs, I would say that's the right animal for you. Now, I will go on to explain further that there are some that are more aggressive, have more potent venom, have higher needs. If you live in a very tropical area, keeping an arboreal tropical species might be much easier for you there than it would for someone in the desert. So you need to think about you. You need to think about your environment. You want to think about how much time, how much patience you have, how much experience you have personally, which if you're a beginner, you may not have any experience with tarantulas, but if you've kept lots of other types of exotics before, then I wouldn't necessarily call you a newcomer to the animal world. I would say, do your research, do your research, do your research. Elaciodora parahybana is not a particularly difficult animal to keep, so I think do the research, and if you feel that you can meet that animal's needs and that your level of expertise is comparable with keeping that animal, then yes, it is. I also have a comment that says, "Hey DTG," and this is from Michael. "Could you possibly make a video about your fish tank? I see some turtles in there and I'm curious about keeping one of my own. It would be greatly appreciated. Take care." Michael, my answer to you is I definitely will put that on my list of requests. I have done a couple of turtle videos. At least one. I know I have some tortoise videos as well, which technically are turtles, but I know you're talking about my aquatic turtles. I will put that on my list of requests. And if it's been a while, shoot me back because I don't know. I don't want to forget about you. Just plan on it. How about that? Okay, this is a comment from Carol. "You have a great channel. I hate spiders, but for some reason I love your channel. Go figure." So to me that's the highest compliment because I would assume that a lot of people are watching the channel because they're tarantula or reptile fans, and you know, maybe they enjoy seeing them or learning a little bit more about them, and that is fantastic. But I think what is really incredible is when I bring people from outside of the fold, whether it's young kids or people who have not been exposed to tarantulas or other types of exotic animals in the world, and I kind of bring them over to our side. I wanted to thank that viewer so much and say that that is so awesome that you're watching. And a lot of people, after they say things like that, then they're like, oh, I totally subbed you. So thank you guys so much. You are incredible. Alien Inc. said, got a question, please forgive if I seem ignorant, but is it safe to breed slings from the same egg sac? And my answer to that is that it's not ideal. Typically, you can do it without any issues. I don't recommend it. However, if we have a species that is in danger and there is only one egg sac that we have access to, then that's what I would do. Ideally though, you want your pairs to be far more distantly related than that if possible. So this was a comment from Metalhead Skater that said, hello, please respond, I have a question. So I went to a reptile super show looking for A versicolor, meaning Avicularia versicolor, and I only found C versicolor, which is Carabina versicolor. Is there any difference? And I actually responded back to that person as well. Carabina versicolor has been re-described more recently to name the animal that was previously for a long time Avicularia versicolor. And so anytime you see A versicolor or C versicolor, or you're looking for one but you find the other, that's actually the same species who have just been fairly recently re-described. So that was a really good question. Hannah Richards said, I was cleaning out an old table in my basement to sell and I turned it upside down and saw a spider and actually started screaming and crying. I have a phobia of spiders. It's really bad. So I wanted to say to Hannah that I'm sorry for your experience. It sounds like it was a really horrible one, probably for you and the spider as well. And I just wanted to encourage people who are afraid, especially who have that overwhelming irrational fear. Somebody that I work with is terrified of snakes. I would just say take baby steps, learn about them, and then when you feel ready, start looking at pictures of them or watching videos of them. And since you're watching my videos, Hannah, obviously you've come a long way. And I know it's not the same thing as being in the same room with them, but if you truly are phobic, that is an irrational, debilitating fear of something. Usually the more you learn about it, the more comfortable you become. And so I would encourage you to keep watching, keep learning, keep reading, and you'll get there, Hannah. I think one day you might own your own tarantula. Ann Nash commented, I love you and your family of spiders. So cute. Thank you so much. I do love it when tarantula fans comment and they say nice things, because a lot of times I feel like I'm kind of like battling the public in this wave of, you know, phobics or people that just hate spiders or tarantulas or reptiles. I wanted to welcome you to the family, Anne, and I think you're so adorable. This is a comment from Lauren Jordan, who said, I love all of your videos. I think you're a beautiful person and a great educator. You seem very kind and I love how well spoken you are. I could listen to you talk about animals all day and not get bored or annoyed. Well, Lauren, that makes you very special, because sometimes I worry that you guys will get tired of my voice, because I don't know. I mean, to me it's just my voice. So I'm really, really glad that you love watching the channel, and thank you so much. That's such a wonderful compliment. I love all of you guys for watching. I think you're incredible. Obviously, you're the reason that I film. If it weren't for you guys, I'd still be doing all this stuff, but I'd just be doing it all by myself. And now I do it with all of you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this mid-July Mousie moment. Mousie? What was that? Oh. She says you all are an incredible audience and we love you guys very much. Keep watching and we'll see you again very soon.
The city lights, you're falling in love.